data sets and whatnot, but
Yeah, just
obviously
encoding and such.
streaming just dies. Anyway, so yeah, are we good to get into this next game?
Yeah, we have game 4. It's going to be on Monty Hall.
All right, all right.
Oh.
Play the intro video.
Ready for battle.
Alright, change of plan. Eriador is Terran at the top left, and Chill is Protoss at the bottom right.
Oh wow, I thought Drone would have had to, stay the same race for the whole finals. I mean, I know he could race pick, but I thought he'd have race pick for the whole match set. But that's okay.
Well,
I mean, everybody.
I guess he was just like. I mean, maybe they just went random on this map because it's a pretty silly map, right? Maybe they were just like, fuck it, random. Or Chill was like, yeah, Hawaiian Pig is telling me in Skype that it's pretty sure that they RVR'd. So,
Oh wow, okay.
dropping lots of frames again. Come on, laptop. Survive.
Monty Hall would be another good
Whoa.
map for. Well, I suppose Drone isn't Protoss, but I was gonna say that would be a good map to do a free for Stair play if it was gonna be a PvZ again.
Whoa, my computer just went berserk.
How berserk?
Mildly.
When you say berserk, do you
There we
mean berserk
go.
in the sense of really effective in battle?
Nah, stream is still going. It's all good, guys.
Right.
What happened is the monitor cable unplugged.
Oh, okay. Just the sheer heat melted it out, or?
No, it doesn't have a screw thing on my laptop. Like, you know how normally monitor cables have that little screw thing
The
to keep
little
them in?
bolts? Yeah.
But there's no bolt holes on my laptop, so if it moves a bit, it just falls apart. My wrist is at like a really weird angle, so I like tried to stretch it, and the laptop moved a bit. Because I've got the laptop like propped up to get more air under it. But anyway, whatever.
So,
One thing that would be kind of
what's
neat
the
is
plan?
nobody's really going to be expecting a super fast rush because it's Monty Hall. They'll be like, oh, I can't get rushed. But I mean, really, you could send out a probe early and just pile on hop the minerals and like double proxy gate in their base, and they'd be going, like gas first, going fast starport or something,
Yeah.
and then you just double proxy gate them in the main.
Well, another strategy that's pretty popular on this map is you hop the probe, right, and you proxy in one of the lanes near where the third base is, where the natural expansion is, and then you make a gas there, and you mine the minerals from the mineral field, and you return in the gas, and that
Yeah,
clears, and then you can
open it
mine
up
again.
completely.
So that's sort of the way that people usually go for the fast rush on this map. But obviously, both of these players not doing that this time. Chill just grabbing his core.
Still having a bit of issues trying to mineral hop into Drone's base here. He's tried like 2-3 pylons, hasn't gotten over, and now a Marine's just gonna come and chase him away.
Yeah.
So we do have a
And
factory coming down for Drone. And just the one Marine, initial Marine, gonna lift it off, so something into mech play. Maybe he might be going just straight mech play.
he was like, I viewed this map because I haven't played on it before, and I know that it has some kooky strategies, right? So
Yeah.
he's obviously they're obviously random versus random. But he's obviously going to be trying to play sort of a safe style to try and avoid losing to that sort of kooky stuff. But we'll
Yeah,
have to
I
see
think
how
what
it
he's
goes.
doing now, it does look like a safer style, like a factory and a starport. You can do like, I like getting the starport because then if they go like Reaver or something, you can just get a Wraith, chase that away, and then you can also just get a control tower from starport, build a dropship, and start doing like vulture drops with mines here and there. And I mean, even if you do get observers as Chill as Protoss, I mean you have observers, but the pathing is so messed up because of the minerals. Even if you can see the vultures in the mines, I mean, it's still really hard to maneuver around and clean out all the mines and take care of the drops, even if you know they're coming. So I think that's something that would be pretty neat to see, and it looks like drones can begin a control tower. I'll be making a dropship, and mines are just over halfway done.
Okay, I just want to say, you guys keep talking, I'm just trying to organize something. Yeah, I just trying to see if someone still wants to stream, just because my stream dropped again for just a second there.
Chill looks like he's playing a little bit on the safe side as well. Second observer coming out of his robotics. And he's still only got the one gate making goons right now, so I don't think we're going to see any crazy shuttle harass. It would be kind of silly to do harassment with goons, so if he was going to do any kind of harassment, it'd probably just be, you know, a couple zealots here and there, maybe a Reaver or robotic support bay eventually. But it just looks like he's going to expand, play it safe, get ops out for scouting.
Alright, so, yep. Gonna try and get someone to stream the next game, just trying to get them set up. So, yeah, I actually haven't been looking at the game at all. Neither has the people on the stream, so I apologize for that. It's my fault. Is this going to be drop plays, do you think? Was that what you were just saying and I just totally missed it?
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I was saying...
Cool.
Well, it looked like... I was going to say it looks like Drone was going to do for some kind of drop play, and then if Chill happened to go for some kind of Reaver play, I mean, you already have the starport and you can just make a raid, chase around the shuttle, which is really nice, and then you also have the starport for the dropship plays, so I think starport, any kind of starport opening is really flexible. And I don't know, looks like Drone does have some kind of a transition in mind here. A little bit skeptical if DTs or something, maybe he has an engineering page just about to finish.
Yeah, so, I mean, they got a few probe kills there, but not really all that effective overall, I'd say. The expansion is up though, so...
I mean, despite there being little chokes around the main with the minerals and the tight choke points, in the middle, like, there's what, 3 different lanes, and the middle one has like lots of actually has lots of room that you can't build turrets on either. So I mean, if Drone pushes across with a max like mech army, you can get a really good surround as Chill actually, and you can't put turrets to, you know, kill observers. So I don't know. Big engagements, as long as you get a good positioning as Protoss, looks like they shouldn't be too bad for you.
Yeah, alright, and Chill just moving his units around, trying to sort of cut off any sort of drops or harass. Going with the idea that, you know, getting a Nexus up and not taking any harass damage is going to put him in a good spot, but, I mean, they're pretty much even economically. These mineral walls are sort of playing havoc with both the players, though.
Yeah.
They're such a pain in the ass. Like, really, like, this map was just, it's made by a bad person. Like, let's just be honest. A person who wanted other people to suffer for whatever reason. It's just not a nice thing to do, really. And Chill is moving some units out on this left-hand path, going up towards the third expansion of Drone. And
Drone's got some tanks in his main here, but he's gonna need to pull them back real soon, and I don't think he has siege mode either. He may have siege mode, but I don't know, these vultures are gonna get cleaned up. He's got observers out already, so
he's got to be careful about these mines, though.
Much.
This observer's a little bit far back, and that could be... Oh, shit! Took a mine hit there, and with the siege tanks back there so far, he'll be able to do some harass here, but I don't think he'll be able to kill this base when Drone does move up. Yeah, this... I think Chill should back off here.
He definitely got the SCVs to stop mining for a little bit, so I mean, Chill didn't lose too much.
He lost a lot of goons though. That was the majority of his army there. That's got to be a huge pain.
Okay, maybe I wasn't watching. I was plugging my laptop back in. The power cord came out. But we're good now. So, well, it looks like I mean, Drone's losing. Yeah. He's got him shelled up pretty hard. Chill could probably even go for some kind of double expand right now if he wanted to.
Yep. And... Alright. And yeah, it looks like he's doing that. Well, this base coming up now. Drone still playing fairly defensively, getting the 4 factories up. He could go for a push here, you know, like 4 factories and a starport is a reasonable amount of stuff to push with. You know, maybe trying to do a drop around one side while pushing down the middle lane or something like that. Trying to sort of stop this expansion from Chill.
Yeah, or if you go down one of the lanes and you like hug the wall, you can actually just unload siege tanks on the other side of the little wall there.
Yeah.
So I mean, even if Chill goes to try to break it, he's only going to clean up half the tanks and then going to realize that he can't actually kill the other half that are shelling him on the other side.
Wait, Sejolt DC'd? It said Sejolt left a Brood War game. Is he actually in Skype with us anymore? He dropped. Oh, well, that makes sense. So Sejolt obviously internet died or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, this
Didn't
drop
do
from
too much there.
yeah, it really didn't do very much at all. These drops don't seem to be working, but he's definitely aware of this base, so he knows that he has to kind of get something done. You know, whether he's going to take another expansion himself, or whether he's going to just go for some sort of 2-base push. And there is another factory. 2 more factories coming out. Look like it's going to be some sort of like delayed 6-factory push, perhaps?
Yeah, those are definitely pretty late. I mean, if he was going to expand, he'd probably take the expansion before adding the factories.
Yeah, he's mining out this right-hand side. Dropping a turret there as well. Kind of weird, but...
I mean, maybe he just doesn't want to... Maybe he just really doesn't like Monty Hall, wants to go for, you know... 6-pack doesn't have to be, like, super all-in, but I mean, it's pretty late 2-base attack, and Chill's on 3-base. Pretty soon he'll probably be taking a 4th as well, so if this big... like 2-base 6-pack play doesn't do enough damage, then it is, you know, a little bit in the all-in sense.
Yeah. The tanks trying to get through the 1 mineral hole are just... It's just hilarious. Each one has to like stop and like wiggle a bit and then it goes through. In the meantime, Chill is moving up right down the middle corridor. Unfortunately, it's still blocked up by minerals, so he can't get in.
He doesn't have any or anything, so I don't know if... Jerome's got Vulture
there's
with
another tank drop here.
Some...
At Chill's third, doing some damage to the assimilator and stopping the probes from mining. A shuttle comes out with Zealots though, so...
I like that Chill's built a shuttle to, you know, even if it's just to carry like a handful of Zealots.
Yeah.
So
and Chill's army is out of
harassment,
position. Like, he sent his army up that middle corridor for no real purpose, and now this push is coming from drone, and Chill's only got a few Zealots here to really, like, help defend it.
Yeah, he's still got 5 gates as well. He's banking up, gonna be nearing 1,000 minerals here, and he does have speed on his Zealots. He does have not charge on. He does have leg speed done, but he doesn't really have that many Zealots. So I don't know. There's not that many units from drone really, so maybe he doesn't really need them. But a couple, like a couple Zealots here, speed lots to run in, drag some mines would be real nice. Because Chill's gonna lose way too many goons here if he cleans this up. This is a lot of goons dying for the amount of tanks that he's killing.
Yeah, and there's lots of mines around there too. This is...
Oh, another 2 there.
So they pretty much traded their armies there, but there's a big flood of vultures coming in now for drone. He's opened up 2 little paths through this mineral wall now, and he's taking an expansion, so it's putting him in a pretty good spot economically. With only 2 more goons here to defend, these vultures could really ravage this probe line.
Jordan actually has, he still has some units in the main, but he's got quite a bit of units, back at home. He's not like rallying everything right when they come out of the factory. Which is kind of odd, because I mean, when you're going for big factory play like this, you'd think you'd be like,
it could just be a miss rally or something like that.
Big push. Yeah, I mean, it could be, especially with the minerals there. There's that
it looks like he just wants to throw vultures away a little bit while just building up his tank count a bit more. Maybe going to go for some sort of secondary push after his third has been mining for a while. He really should mine out 2 next to each other though. This is...
Yeah, I think so. He'll definitely speed that up.
Yeah.
But it kind of looks like he's going for like some kind of 1-2 punch here, some vulture harass, not trying to lose too many units, and then push out with a big ass army at some point eventually.
Yeah, in the meantime, Chill trying to move up the left hand side again, but being brought back by these vultures. Mines just everywhere at the moment. Trying to maybe just deny this base a little bit. Bringing a couple of tanks, but not all of them. Interesting decision there. I don't really know if I like this. I think if you're going to bring tanks, you should bring all of your tanks, because tanks just get, like, they get better the more you have. You know, you have like
Yeah,
2 tanks and it's like 100% efficiency, and you have like 4 and it's like 300. You know,
Yeah, and I mean, the expansion isn't even that like far from Chill's main. All you used to do is send a couple like zealots up there, and they'll take care of the tanks like they are right now.
yeah.
So it's I don't know.
Just caught a drop here at Chill's third base. Drone dropping a few tanks there, but not really getting much damage done because there were a bunch of zealots there to defend, but just sort of killing a few probes, but he's losing quite a few tanks for not much gain.
And
It's
some
still,
mining time was lost from the probes as well, on top of actually killing the probes. So I'd say it was, you know, probably pretty even. Maybe drone came out a little bit ahead, but that definitely would have been better if it was just vultures.
and Drone just going to expand down to the middle lane instead of the right hand lane, try and keep his forces more combined. And looks like that's going to be his next push location, sort of bringing some vultures down, do a little bit of harass, maybe try and deny these cannons a little bit, get sort of, you know, clear up the zealots there a little bit. Actually managing to... The natural is maybe a quarter left. Same sort of situation for drone though. Main's gone, natural's almost gone, but the third is fresh and new. And
Yeah, he's gonna be. I mean, he almost wants another base pretty soon here as well, because
or
his main and natural gonna mine out pretty soon, and then he's gonna be on one base, and Chill's got a fourth finishing up here at the top, and I don't know, Chill's gonna have double the income if drone doesn't take another base here in the next couple of minutes as well.
but I think this push
This
by
is a
drone,
pretty big push.
yeah.
Yeah, this might just be it. I mean, Chill, he's moving out, but he doesn't have nearly enough units. Need way more speed loads as well. That's a lot of tanks. He's got more tanks than Chill has dragoons here.
So despite throwing away tanks all around, he managed to get enough done in terms of army and probe damage that this push just looks a bit unstoppable.
Yeah.
There's Templar, but doesn't seem like they have Storm yet, and it's a little bit too late.
Chill still got that that shuttle at his natural expansion. Would be really nice for some zealot bombs on top of those tanks. They're pretty clumped there.
Yeah.
Probably drag a mine or two from the left side as well. But I think he's just a little bit flustered a little bit, running all over the place, trying to gather as much stuff as he can together. Probably doesn't realize it. And I'm not sure if his observers ran into turrets somewhere or something, but I actually don't see that many observers from Chill.
Yeah.
And
There's one up behind his tank.
Oh yeah, he's bringing it over here now.
Wall. But yeah, Chill has a bunch of bases. Once again, kind of like the way he plays Zerg, but in this case, he actually has like no army. There's like 12 zealots, and 12 zealots.
He's got the economy advantage. So if drone doesn't, if drone pushes too slow, he's just gonna give Chill some time.
Yeah.
Might be able to build up an army. I mean, drone needs to start like pushing pretty hard here. Like, go for the throat now, because Chill's got more gates coming up here, and he's building up some units, and he's got the economy. So, I mean, if you can overcome drone's army, then you can probably take this on a little bit longer and maybe take the game.
And he's actually decided to slow this down. He's building turrets here, leaving his tanks in a static position. Yeah, right. But he is actually bringing a secondary push down now with a bunch more tanks. Basically
Chill's got like most of his units over here. He should be able to crush this. He should just chase these tanks down and kill them all before they get home. I mean, these are free units right here.
Looks like he doesn't want to do that. Looks like he's a little bit just afraid of how much was in that push, but really wasn't very substantial. I think Drone needs to get up and move his big army right into Chill's base right now, and the whole of Chill's army is completely out of position. He can sack this left side and just kill Chill's main outright.
Yeah, I don't know if siege tanks are unsieging. Looks like he's going in now. I was gonna say maybe he thinks Chill has more units than he actually does, but it looks like he's moving in now. No vulture support, so I mean, if there's a shuttle and a lot of speed loads here, might be able to clean up these tanks with some really nice positioning. But that's still a lot of tanks.
Yeah, but this army from Chill is fairly large, really. He's managed to macro up a good army, and there's no defense here for Drone. So
Yeah, he's taking out both armories here, so Drone's going to be stuck on like 1-0 upgrades. There goes the second armory as well.
Yeah.
Kicking out the depots is pretty important. Command center is going to get away. It's all already mined out, but still, the armories and the depots, still worth it. And Drone doesn't have too many units in the main as well. He's only got like 3 tanks, so Chill keeps pushing here. I mean, he can make siege to the factories, and once your production is being like under fire, that's pretty hard to make a comeback at that point.
Yeah. And I mean, if Chill can't get on these factories, I think he's going to be in a really rough spot. He's managing to take out the most of this army. If he can stop the mining at this third base of Drone and prevent these factories from actually building anything.
Oh, Vulture's at the bottom. Vulture's at 7 o'clock expansion, killing so many of Chill's probes here. There's nothing to really take those out. So, oh man, and Chill's natural expansion is starting to mine out here. So, with all those probes dead, Chill's has like one solid mining base at the 2 o'clock expansion, but I don't know, he really needed that expansion at the bottom to power his economy, but all the probes there are just gone now.
Yeah, those vultures feel quite happy about themselves, I think. Chill building some gateways over on the left hand side, trying to get his production back online. Has 2,500 minerals, but no way to really
spend it. Yeah, I was looking at that. I was saying he's got a little bit of a bank right now, like not a huge bank, but I mean, those probes are dead, but he's got a little bit of money to ride him out till he can get another expansion up.
In the meantime, Drone has managed to clean up the units in his base, just with some solid rounds out of his factories, and yeah, this is putting Chill in a rough spot once again. He isn't
so
able
many
to
of his
build
gateways are dead here in the main. He's got like 2 left. They're going to be dead in the next little bit here, and he's got the new four gateways done on the left side, but that's not going to be enough.
Yeah, all he'll be able to build from there will just he's going to like pump out some zealots. He has no gas to work with at all. Building a nexus.
He's got another 3 gateways. He's got another 3 gateways at the 2 o'clock expansion as well, but there's quite a bit of mines. There's a minefield up there, and Chill's lacking an observer or 2. Like, he's not even going to be able to clear those out. Those gateways are under fire too.
So, I mean, with Drone now mining from the 12 o'clock as well, I don't know how Chill comes back in this game. He's got a bunch of zealots, and Drone has like 4 huge armies all over the map. And as long as he can just defend his own main, he's really just in a great spot. He really should be mining gas though.
Chill would have been in a much better position when he pushed along and took out Drone's natural expansion, killed the 2 armories there. If instead of that being the natural, if that was the fresh base, like say the 12 o'clock base, and it was a fresh expansion that was mining, and he stopped that, you know, that would have like slowed down Drone a little bit. But
and GG.
Yeah, we got GG. The attack really didn't accomplish too much. I mean, it took down the upgrades of Drone, but the production and some units coming back, they were able to clean out that attack. So Chill, I don't know, lost a lot of units, and the base trade just ended up more so in Drone's favor, especially with those vultures killing off that probe line at the bottom.